They form the major activity of the Teape Trust, charity number 250,095, created from an endowment made posthumously by William Marshall Teape, St. John's College, Cambridge 1882, died 1945. The object of the trust is the advancement of education by the provision of lectures on the relationship between Christian and Hindu thought and subject thereto the study of Christian and Hindu religious thought and the promotion of Christian-Hindu relations. The lectures are among the most prestigious engagements for Christian-Hindu relations, as evidenced from the list of major speakers who have held the appointments, and from the internationally significant publications that have emerged from many of the lecture series. The lectures are typically delivered in Cambridge by a speaker from India or in India by a speaker with a Cambridge connection. They reflect a close association between Westcott House, Cambridge, and St. Stephen's College, Delhi. Lecturers, in India, generally in Delhi, Bangalore, Kolkata 1955 Charles Raven, Regius Professor of Divinity Emeritus, Cambridge, Religion, Science and Technology 1958 Owen Chadwick, Master of Selwyn College, Cambridge, The Experience of Religion 1962 Robert Runcie, Principal of Cuddesdon College, Christianity and Culture 1964 Ninian Smart, H. Wood Professor of Theology, Birmingham, The Upanishads and Christian Theology, Pub. As the Yogi and the Devotee, Allen and Unwin 1968, 1967 Leonard Schiff Secularization in East and West 1969 Robert Charles Zanner, Spalding Professor of Eastern Religions and Ethics, Oxford, Sri Aurobindo and Tihar de Chardin, Pub. As Evolution in Religion, OUP 1971, 1972 Stephen Neal, Professor of Philosophy and Religious Studies, Nairobi, Tamil Classics and Christianity, Pub. As Bhakti, Hindu and Christian, Christian Literature Society 1974, 1973 Geoffrey Parinder, Professor in the Comparative Study of Religions, King's College London, Mysticism in Hindu and Christian Thought, Pub. Wood Professor of Theology, Birmingham, The Hindu Idea of Reincarnation and Christian Eschatology, Pub. As Part of Death and Eternal Life, Collins 1976, 1978 Jot Robinson, Dean of Chapel, Trinity College, Cambridge, Pub. As Truth is Two-Eyed, SCM 1979, 1979 Judith Brown, University of Manchester, Religious Experience of the 20th Century Hindus and Christians, Pub. As Men and Gods in a Changing World, SCM 1980, 1981 Julius Lipner, University Lecturer, Cambridge, The Life and Thought of the Hindu Catholic Nationalist, Brahmabandha Upadhyay, 1861-1907, Pub. As Brahmabandha Upadhyay, The Life and Thought of a Revolutionary, OUP India 2001, 1983 Brian Hebblethwaite, Lecturer in Philosophy of Religion, Cambridge, The Overcoming of Evil, Pub. 2001, 1986 Ursula King, Senior Lecturer, Leeds, Women and Spirituality, Some Hindu, Christian and Secular Reflections, Pub. As Part of the Beginning and the End of Religion, Cambridge, Cup, 1996, 1996 Roger Hooker narrating Our Nations 1998 Michael Barnes The Dialogue Between Theology and Postmodernity, Pub. Same title, Asian Trading Company, 2005, 2002 Martin Forward The Divine in Human Form in India, Pub. As 2011 Andrew Wingate Encounter Between Hindus and Christians in Britain 2015 Francis X. Clooney, S.J., Parkman Professor of Divinity, Harvard University, The Future of Hindu-Christian Studies, Rebuilding the Intellectual Spiritual Foundations in Cambridge, 1957 Paul David Devanandan The Gita and the Gospel 1963 F. Malayal Karma and Salvation 1966 Raimundo Panikkar 5 Great Utterances of the Upanishads, Pub. As the Vedic Experience, Darton, Longman, and Todd, 1979, 1968 E. Sambhaya The Upanishads and Christian Thought 1970 Paul Sudhakar The Gita and the New Testament 1973 Nalini Devada's Ananda, The Concept of Bliss in the Upanishads 1974 S.J. Samarha Studies in Hindu-Christian Dialogue 1976 J.D.M. Stewart Swami Abhishitananda, A Study in Christian Hindu Understanding 1978 Anima Bose Christian Thought and the Gandhian Way 1980 Samuel Ryan A Relentless Quest, 3 Upanishad Myths in Relation to Christian Themes 1982 Aloysius Puri's The Buddhist Worldview and the Christian Kerygma 1983 Margaret Chatterjee The Concept of Spirituality 1989 Sarah Grant, Society of the Sacred Heart, published as Towards an Alternative Theology, Confessions of a Non-Dualist Christian, Asian Trading Company, 1991, 1995 Jyoti Sahi The Art Ashram 1998 Eric Lott, United Theological College, Bangalore, Set Free by a Dancing God 1999 Mark Tully The East-West Person 2001 Crystal Davidawson Traveling Through Britain, India's Road to Post-Colonialism, Pub. As part of Reading India, Writing English, Macmillan India, 2005, 2003 Roger Gakwad The Interplay of Religion, Politics, and Communalism in India 2005 KP Alias for a Christian Philosophy from India.